Well, being an artist and a sculptor, I kind of liked stop motion animation. And I was also inspired by Ray Harryhausen, who I got a chance to meet. And I started building stop motion. I was doing film, and I did my first film was called Roscoe the Cricket I was 15. And I entered it into a New York State competition, which I won, stop motion, but it went on forever. And I was like, okay, this has got to be a faster way. And of course, we were influenced by the Henson world. And so I just said, well, I want something very quick. I was, impatient, I should say. So puppetry was instantaneous for me. And that's why I got into it. How I got involved with the Henson Company was there was a young guy that was working with a team of artists that I knew at that time. And he was Johnny Henson, Jim's younger son. And Johnny was working with us, and we got a chance to connect, and him and I became very good friends. And there was an event that we did in the late 70s, and his dad came to it. And had asked me and a number of other people that were there that they were really interested in, having us do some things with them. So I was in and out, but I came in by friends of the family. And Jim was a great inspiration, of course, like he was with many people. And my involvement, I worked for him as a editor and moving puppets and stuff like that. But I was building my own studios at the time, so I would pop in and out of the Henson world. Well, you've got me sitting among all the characters here. Now, they're going to get really upset with me if I name one particular one, and they'll never let me live it down. So, out of the hundreds of them, I have to say all of them because I'll be in trouble with them later. The Henson had I would say like a challenge. They were doing like a creature challenge type of thing. And we thought we would like to do something to kind of continue an idea of a story of where they may go. Well, Johnny Henson and I used to talk about, after the movie, what if they went and did this? And what if the Skeksis did this and do that? So it took a lot of our notes from that. And when they were going to do this little film thing, Brian and Lisa were doing a film thing, and Cheryl Henson, that we decided to do a 5-minute piece on which we call Rise of the Skeksis. So we built Skeksis, Mystics, and a couple of others just to show a trailer type of idea, which is on the Jim Henson site. Now, I think it's a mixture of both. I think CGI has learned over the years that they embrace puppetry. Most of them are young animators. I think puppetry still lives on. Of course, Jim pushed the envelope all over the place. Stan Winston did too. And I think one of the things is that I don't think it's something that will ever go away. I had done a seminar for Blue Skies, the folks that developed Ice Age, and I talked to all their animators when they were doing Peanuts. And we talked about how puppetry works in 3 dimensions versus their animated world. And it was nice to see the animators so caught up in what we do in real time. So I think there is a very interesting thing. When we come to the cons, the people get a chance to really see them here, and that's why we've brought them out. They usually don't get a chance to see the characters like Little Shop on Stage or something close to Dark Crystals, or you'd have to go to the Henson museums and things like this. So this is kind of nice. We get a chance to bring it out. Well, I think what everybody has to do is, step away from the computer and do a little bit more hands-on. Get into sculpting, get into artwork, get into puppet building. It's going to help you in the computer world if you have an understanding of real materials, real world. So I think experimenting with all kinds of different things is a great way. And I think if people just do things on computers, they don't know how to use something tangible. I think there's room to start there and then travel back and forth.